Welcome to the Money and Mindset, your destination for mastering financial wisdom and cultivating a powerful mindset. Let's unlock new opportunities for growth, success, and a brighter future together.
Everyone, and welcome. Let's talk about something huge today. What if our entire relationship with money is just wrong? This isn't about getting rich quick or anything like that. It's about finding a way to use money as a tool to unlock genuine personal freedom. So, let's dive in.
I mean, really think about it for a second. How often do we feel like we're just stuck in this loop, chasing a paycheck just to cover the bills, feeling like our finances are completely in the driver's seat? What if we could flip that script on its head?
So, if we're going to flip that script, we first have to see the trap we're all in. And honestly, it's this thing you could call the endless money treadmill, a cycle that so many of us are caught in, maybe without even realizing it.
You know the story we're told our whole lives, right? Climb the ladder, earn more so you can buy more, and then one day, eventually you'll get to relax and actually be happy. But this story, it keeps us constantly striving but never really feeling satisfied. Always kicking that can of real joy down the road for a later that, let's be honest, might never even show up.
And that, right there, that's the heart of the problem, isn't it? The goal shouldn't be to work ourselves to the absolute bone. It's to escape this whole treadmill mindset and find a completely new way forward.
Okay, so how in the world do we get off this thing? Well, it all starts by completely changing how we define wealth. This is the new foundation for everything.
See? The old way of thinking? It's all about what other people can see. The big salary, the fancy house, just more stuff. But this new definition, it's all internal. It's about getting your time back, having the freedom to choose, and just having a sense of peace about your future.
And this, right here, is the huge mindset shift. Money isn't the goal anymore. Not at all. It's the tool. It's the car that gets you where you actually want to go, not the finish line itself. Which brings us to this incredibly powerful idea, figuring out your personal enough. This isn't some number that someone else gives you. It's deeply, deeply personal. For you, enough might mean having the freedom to go part-time and finally start that creative project. For someone else, it could be the ability to just pack up and travel for a few months every year. It's that point where you can stop the endless chase and start truly living.
But, and this is key, getting to enough isn't just about crunching numbers on a spreadsheet. Nope. The biggest, most profound change has to happen right up here, in your head. It's all about shifting to an abundance mindset. This is pretty much the secret sauce to the whole thing. When you move away from that constant fear of not having enough and you start believing in possibility and opportunity, man, it changes everything. It completely reframes how you make decisions, and it impacts your wealth and your well-being. So what does that actually look like? Well, it's about shifting from panic to perspective. The scarcity brain says, oh my gosh, I have to cut everything, I'm so scared. But the abundance brain asks, okay, how can I grow? How can I create more opportunities for myself? You start making decisions based on your long-term vision, not your short-term fears. And what happens when you do that? Well, this whole journey kind of forces you to get crystal clear on what you actually care about. Once you know what truly matters to you, whether it's travel or creativity or time with family, suddenly your financial decisions have a real purpose. You're not just saving money anymore. You're building a life.
All right, so once you've got the mindset sorted, it's time to actually do something. It's time to take action. And honestly, the best way to approach it is to stop thinking of it as a chore and start thinking of it as a game that you can totally win.
And this is such a critical reframe. Saving isn't a punishment. It's not about what you're giving up. Every dollar you save or invest isn't a dollar you're losing out on today. No way. It's a little piece of your future freedom that you're literally buying. And the game plan? It's actually beautifully simple. It really boils down to 3 things. First, make intentional choices. Stop spending on stuff that doesn't actually bring you joy. Second, actively look for ways to increase your income. And third, invest your money thoughtfully so it starts working for you. That's it. That's the path. And listen, you don't have to boil the ocean here. You don't have to do it all at once. The real magic is just being consistent. Every small positive choice you make starts to build momentum. And over time, those little actions compound into massive, life-changing results. Okay, so you've shifted your mindset, you're playing the freedom game. What's the end goal here? What's the big prize? It's getting to be the architect of your own life. This, right here, is what it's all about. Financial mindfulness isn't about some number in a bank account. It's about having the power, the autonomy, to build a life that actually looks and feels like you, day in and day out. I absolutely love this idea because it's such a powerful reminder that this isn't a one-and-done thing. Freedom isn't some finish line you cross one day. It's something you build, you create, with all the small, intentional choices you make every single day. And maybe the most important thing to take away from all of this is that this isn't some secret club for the super rich. This kind of financial freedom, it's totally within reach for anyone, anywhere, who is willing to rethink how they see money and start building a life on purpose.
And so, that brings us to the end. I want to leave you with this one question. I really want you to take a second and just let this sink in. If your time was truly 100% your own, what would you do? Because whatever your answer is, that's your why. That's the reason you start this journey. Thanks so much for hanging.
If you found this helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos. See you next time.